and welcome everybody to our webinar. Before we start, I thought it would be good to share a brief overview of Trelleborg with you all. The group, which was founded almost 117 years ago, has 115 manufacturing sites with operations in 50 countries employing over 21,000 people, reaching annual sales in 2021 of 3.2 billion euros. And for many years maintained the status as a world leader in engineered polymer solutions. Trelleborg division, relative to today's topic, belongs to the Sales and Profiles business unit. With 9 manufacturing sites using over 500 active compounds, the Trelleborg exports to more than 80 countries with a key focus on sustainability and continuous innovation. As you may have seen in our invitation, the 3 topics we are covering are: what are the most important factors to consider when sealing facades? Knowing what your options you have, or the options you are, what options you have to realise the final solution, and what benefits can working with Trelleborg bring to your project or development. We will cover all of these questions by talking about one thing, and that is design. I'd like to begin with a short quote. Design adds value faster than it adds cost. Sometimes we don't realise the true value of a good design until we've witnessed the costs of a bad one. So whether we are asked to support with a complete system development or a simple modification to glazing gaskets, Trelleborg take the same approach. Our designers need to fully understand the application and the expected function of the finished product. We need to choose the right material or the most suitable material combinations to realise a suitable final solution. And our technical team need to collaborate openly and efficiently with our customers to ensure their needs are ultimately met. During this process, many questions will be asked, covering many issues such as norms or specific standards, or even what the ultimate target may be. The important thing is to make sure we get it right from the very start. During this short webinar, we will demonstrate some of the various options we have available to support you in the product development phase and highlight some of the key benefits of working with an experienced design partner such as Trelleborg. The words partnership and collaboration are often used in discussions with customers and suppliers, but often these words mean very little, but not to us. When you work with Trelleborg, an ongoing and open dialogue is created to streamline communication and make sure that everyone is appraised of any design every step of the way. The product design process shown here is a typical approach by Trelleborg's extremely experienced design team. The benefits of working this way are multiple. Time saving for one, a little more time in the preparation and design has proven to save a lot of time when the product goes to production, minimizing risk and errors, potentially resulting in poor quality product, often leading to the development process cycle starting again. We also see that due to continuous verification and approval, the development times are decreased overall. We see the accuracy is improved not only in the production tolerance, but also in the desired function tolerances. And one of the biggest benefits of this process is the avoidance of having to make several adjustments to the tools, or in some cases, producing new tools. And of course, during this entire process, we keep an open dialogue with everyone involved, often to ensure that the end product will be completed as required and within the required deadlines. One major benefit of choosing Trelleborg as your gasket design partner is that we have many more options available to us, enabling an extremely versatile approach to solving problems. Here you can see just a few of the tools in our box. Having a range of materials to choose from is crucial to offer versatility in our designs. Trelleborg have the largest range of materials of any rubber producer available on the market today, including EPDM and TPE in both solid and cellular, silicon and PVC, among several other materials. Alongside our standard materials, we have many variations, including compounds suitable for environments where flame retardancy may be required, materials for low fogging applications as an alternative to tempered silicon, and silicon compatible materials as an alternative to expensive silicon. TLT, or thin layer technology to give its full title, is an ideal solution for system designers who want to have a gasket with all of the high property values of black EPDM, whilst giving them a large range of surface colours to choose from. The added bonus of this technique is that it also has a lower cost than solid coloured materials. We have many surface treatments available, from a simple silicone emulsion for insertion to various options for reducing friction, such as gliding polymers, flocking, and the extremely durable UHM WPE material, which is a highly versatile special polyethylene great for many applications. With our extruders allowing us to produce gaskets with up to 4 different materials in one gasket, co-extrusion creates the ultimate aid in gasket design. So whether you want a harder foot for a secure fit, combined with a cellular sealing face, or whether you're looking to simply add a little colour to your gasket, this is the perfect option for you. Now, moving one step further, due to Trelleborg's continuous innovation in materials, we also now have hybrid solutions, combining the likes of NBR with ABS, EPDM with polypropylene, and even silicone with EPDM, creating even more versatility than ever before. Customers are often presented with problems that could cause bottlenecks in the system developments or delays in projects. To demonstrate Trelleborg's versatility, we thought it would be a good idea to show you some examples of how we have solved some of these problems previously, offering a solution as opposed to simply just offering a product. With this example, the specification was to use vulcanized frames. This demonstrates perfectly the versatility within our fabrication and frame making capabilities, showcasing various production techniques to ultimately provide the customer with a final product to satisfy the challenging project specification, utilizing a combination of injection molded corners at the top, film splicing for the bottom corners, extrusion for the profiles, and even punching for the drain holes in the bottom corners. The evolution of gaskets has led to a demand for more complex, larger gaskets with multiple functions within one solution. The example shown here was originally one of several sizes to use across various system widths, with a key requirement of allowing for movement of the glazing. Instead of creating several large gaskets, we instead developed a modular system where only the top section would need to change, reducing costs and expanding the customer's offering in a more efficient way. To allow for movement, the glazing, we applied a flock surface treatment on both of the sealing faces to achieve the required movement tolerance. A combination of hard foot produced to E1 tolerance and a softer 70 Shaw material to aid the sealing function was also used, incorporating the co-extrusion method mentioned earlier. And finally, a gliding polymer surface treatment was applied to the foot to reduce friction when inserting it into the groove. We have hundreds, if not thousands, more examples of solutions we have provided over the years, using the numerous combinations of materials and technologies at our disposal. Now, if there's one thing our designers really thrive on, it's a challenge. In this final example, we were presented with multiple challenges in one. The primary objective here was to achieve a higher compensation of tolerances for movement. This was to be done without any allowance of glazing dislodgement whilst creating a secure and effective seal against moving glass. In this particular system, there wasn't a possibility to compensate for any movement between the elements, usually accomplished using larger saddle or expansion gaskets. For this system, the compensation needs to be done within the element. The final solution was a combination of fixed lower glazing gaskets and the utilisation of a friction-controlled upper glazing gasket, on this occasion using the versatile UHMWPE permanent surface treatment. In this short video, you can clearly see the achieved movement of the glazing panel. This ultimately resulted in a higher than required tolerance of movement, and of course, it sealed perfectly. Challenge completed. So why Trelleborg? Trelleborg cover all of the required aspects of a valued design partner, offering many benefits to our customers. We have the largest range of materials to choose from and have the capability to combine them effectively with our varying manufacturing capabilities. We have a highly collaborative approach to detailed design verification, utilizing rapid prototyping in an efficient way. Trelleborg's expertise is the envy of many in our industry, with some of the best facade gasket designers in the business, who truly understand facades and projects. We are continuously innovative, not only in our material development, but also with our creative approach to overcoming challenges. And we are reliable. We're a trusted partner who you can count on for the highest quality in terms of design and also in the final product. On top of all of that, we don't just deliver products, we understand the requirements of the customer and collaborate to develop solutions based on the function, utilizing a complete offering of services, materials, technologies and colours. We understand projects and facade design, communicating quickly and efficiently on all levels to make sure deadlines are met. And the success of our partnership is based on the fact that we're trusted to advise and provide a complete service. This includes bespoke design, testing, verification, prototyping, etc., going far beyond the drawing. We summarise this in 3 short statements. We're working with Trelleborg offer better function for your end product, working closely with customers to give them everything they need and often a little more. Better business, collaborating as trusted advisors while strengthening our customers' offering and enhancing their reputation. And last but not least, better sustainability, producing environmentally compliant products with a natural long life cycle via a design process that reduces waste and increases the energy of facades. So when our customers choose their gasket design partner, what really matters? In our experience, it's quite simple. You want a high quality product or solution that meets all requirements. You want value for money. You want to work with a trusted partner with the experience and capability to solve complex designs and challenging sealing solutions. And you want fast, effective product development. But what really matters to you and how can we help? Welcome to Trelleborg. Thank you all for your time. I will now hand you over to Natalia for any questions that you may have.
Thank you, Jan. Let's see if I can see questions coming in. Yes, I see one. Now let's start with the first question. Where do you see application areas for other materials than EPDM, for example, TPE?
Thank you, Natalia. Hello also from my side. Other materials than EPDM? Yeah, very good question. During the last decades, EPDM has become the most favorized material for building and constructions due to several reasons. But beside this, our customers also should be aware that there are other possibilities and that materials like TPE, silicon, or even PVC could bring very good functional advantages in some areas. And depending on the application area, different materials could bring here really good benefits. For example, if you have a TPE or if you have the requirement for a colored gasket on the inner side of a construction, a TPEV material, for example, could be a very good alternative to a black EPDM. And if you have a request for a colored gasket outside where you need a very high UV and ozone resistant, a silicon material could be a very good addition to the construction. So we always take care that we are using the right material for the right place.
Thank you, Bernard. We move to the second question. Do you produce everything at one site?
No, we have different production sites, and some of them are dedicated to special production capabilities. So we are very flexible. According to the priorities we have, we are choosing the right production site. But at the end, all the administration is handled via one contact person. So even if your products are supplied from different production sites, it will be handled by one contact person. So maybe you will not even recognize that you get products from different sites.
All right, now we have the third question coming in. What are the steps you take when you start to work on a new development?
Yeah, as John earlier mentioned, the first part is always to understand the application, to understand the product, to understand the construction. And each project has its own challenges. But there are some, I would say, general first steps that we are taking to get to a good result. First of all, we need to understand what is the tolerance situation. We make a tolerance analysis. We are checking what are the requested minimum and maximum gaps, and is there enough built-in space for the ceiling systems available. A second very important part that we have to take when we start on the project is the fixation concept. Somehow the gaskets, the ceiling elements has to be fixed in the system, and this also requests some design rules, and we are trying to support here also our customers by designing these fixation areas to guarantee easy and fast and safe, secure installation.
Thank you. I see some more questions. So next one, what's the difference between co-extrusion and hybrid capability?
Here also John mentioned this in one of the slides, that co-extrusion, a typical co-extrusion is the combination of two materials of the same polymer type in one production process. This means you have an EPDM product that consists out of a soft EPDM combined with a hard EPDM, or a EPDM solid with a cellular material. But the product is done from one polymer family. The next step of this is hybrid extrusion. And here we are going one step further. We are combining different polymer types. We have products produced in a combination of EPDM with TPE or EPDM with silicon. The idea behind this is to get the benefit or the advantages from both polymer types. For example, like the physical properties of a EPDM combined with the color stability of the silicon. Here again, the philosophy is having the right material at the right place.
Thanks. Another question. Can we take care of the profile designs different than of the standard designs, as design for the profile differs from project to project?
Sorry, I did not get the question. Can you repeat? We have some
Yes.
problems with connection here.
Okay. Can we take care of the profile design different than our standard designs, as design for the profile differs from project to project?
I'm not sure if I've understood the question right, as your sound is not very good. But when you are talking about standard designs, of course, we have some standard solutions that we combine from project to project. And also our customers sometimes prefer to have standardized built-in detail, like a special groove, like a special foot, or a special design of how an expansion gasket works. Of course, we can consider this, but we are not stuck to standard solutions.
And can line require to develop new design of profile?
The timeline. Yeah, we are. I mean, we are very flexible regarding timelines, and it depends on what are the requirements. We have a design team consisting out of experts at different sites, and so design capacity is normally not an issue. And yeah, I mean, I would say a standard is to have a design solution in between 2 weeks.
Thank you very much, Bernhard, for your questions and answers. And if there is any other question, you can always reach Bernhard and John. They will be happy to answer them. This was the last question, and I would like to finish by asking you to give us your feedback. You will find the link of the feedback form on the chat. It will only take a few minutes of your time. I also want to let you know that soon we will send you the full recording of the webinar. And this is everything from our side. We thank you very much for attending and submitting your questions, and I wish you a very nice day.